Hey guys, Panther 0822 here for the crap quality. Mainly because I am using my laptop, and unfortunately the camera on my laptop is not that great of a camera, and unfortunately the lighting in this room is shit, so I've had to adjust some things. So I am well aware that the camera picture looks like shit, so I very much apologize for that. But I do need to actually talk to you guys about why. So, let me finish sharing this out here real quick, and then we'll go over the why the picture quality looks like shit. Other than the fact that it's a laptop camera, and the laptop front-facing cameras are crap to start with. So, that and the lack of light behind me to actually light is not terribly great, and I don't really have a light to place in front of me to really truly balance out the equation. So anyways, alright, so let's talk about why I'm using my laptop and what's going on. So the wife and I, as some of you may or may not know, the wife and I and the brother-in-law are moving back to we're moving back to Colorado Springs. We are officially flying back November 29th, which is the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. So we are so again, that's the main reason why this. I had to pack my desktop, which is why I'm not using that. Although there's also another reason. I got a graphics card for my desktop, but it's a PCIe card, and it requires power. And I was thinking that my power supply would have a spare power plug-in. It didn't. So I've annoyingly have to get a new power supply for my desktop so that I can power my new graphics card. It's annoying because I've got to buy another piece. On the upside, power supplies these days are cheap. Well, in computer talk, they're cheap. I know people who would not necessarily deem a $60 power supply cheap. They'd view that as quite expensive. And honestly, in the world of power supplies and computers, $50, $60 for a power supply is actually pretty cheap. As you can honestly spend $120, $130 on a power supply, depending on what you need and what you need to do and whatnot. So, anyways, that's why I'm using my laptop, is because my desktop is currently packed and I need a new power supply. So that is what's going on with that. We've rented a U-Haul, more specifically a U-Box, and we packed the necessary items that need to go back to Colorado. We packed those things. We packed, and we spent the last 2 days doing that. So right now my body is not happy with me at all. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully I've got some water in my... Nope. I need to refill my water. I'll do that after this. So I do also have some. I have some official news as far as my SSDI goes. It has been successful. I was officially awarded SSDI. I've been deemed disabled due to my MS. And yeah, there's other details that I'm just not going to go into because it's not really important. The main thing is that it was successful. That's the main thing, is that I was granted the SSDI. So at this point, I can. There are benefits that are going to become available within the next year. I'll qualify for I want to say Medicaid. It's either Medicaid or Medicare. It's one of them. Parts A, B, and D. I wonder if there's a C. There probably is, but it probably doesn't apply to me. But anyways, I can apply for those. I want to say sometime next year. All the paperwork that I got actually tells me the information that I need as far as that goes. So, excuse me, sorry guys. I'm really tired. I just woke up from a nap about 15 some odd minutes ago, and it was a pretty decent nap, and I'm still tired. A lot of that is the MS though. Fatigue, unfortunately, is part of MS. Although spending the last 2 days moving and packing and yeah. So, here's what's coming up. Monday, I'm gonna try and get a game out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I've got the next basically. I've got the week of Thanksgiving to finish. Basically, I've got a week and a half. And here's what I've got to get done in that week and a half. I've got to basically sell everything that's left in the house or Goodwill it. And then the other thing that I've got to do is I've got to clean I've got to clean the house. I've got to clean the house so that it's clean and empty by the time we fly out on Wednesday. Wednesday the 29th. So that, I mean, I've got a week and a half to do it. So I don't really have, it's kind of one of those things. I have a lot of time, but I really don't have a lot of time. I mean, a lot of people say, a week and a half, that's a long time. No, it's not. A week and a half is a very short amount of time. So, we will, that's what we'll be doing for the next week and a half, is we'll be basically cleaning up and pulling out things and selling things, and that's what we're going to be doing. So, aw, and Wifey's is watching the stream. Thank you, Wifey's. So, and my wonderful wife. I honestly, I can't praise my wife enough. I can't thank her enough. Honestly, without her, there's a lot of this that we wouldn't be able to do. Due to my MS, Tomi's had to pick up a lot of the slack because I'm just physically and mentally not in a place to be able to do it. And she has helped pick up the slack tremendously, and I'm very thankful for my wife. So, anyways, I am yawning up a storm, and I'm tired, and I need to actually kind of eat something here. So, I'm gonna call it. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you dealing with the shitty quality of the video. I really do. But at this point, thank you guys so much for watching this 100th vlog of mine. It's very appreciated. Until the next time, this is Panther 022. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.